Khalifa, a board member of Muhuri, Muslims for Human Rights. Leo, I was driving with my family. So upon reaching the area of Mida, there was a police block. And there were a lot of cars on both sides, searching people. Matatu, they were lighting, women, men, they were searching them. So when I reached there, they asked me I asked them, why are you stopping me? He says, we want to search your car. Then I said, why are you covering your face? And then he says, one of them says, listen, this is the order from president. So you ask the president. And I told him, but you are arresting me. You are the one who flagged me down. And then he says, weka gari kando. I still insist that you must remove your baklava, then I want to see your face. And then you have to put your service number on your chest, so to know who you are. And they just say no. Then I say no. Then I don't obey orders. Those are illegal orders, and I can't recognize who you are. So they detain me from 4 o'clock. Now it's from 10 o'clock. Now it's almost 2:30. Then they came here, they booked me. I'm out 10,000 shillings bond till Wednesday. Charges, they said, the disturbance and causing obstruction, which is pure lie. It is lie. And I told them, you cannot violate my constitutional rights. You can have all your powers you have, but you are not above the Constitution. And I'll stick to my guns, remove, then I will obey. If you don't remove, and also put your service number on your chest. If you don't, then I don't. So they came here and charged me. How did they? I had 4 members of my family, my wife, my sister-in-law, and 2 my cousins. So I came here with my wife and my cousin, and I was accompanied by 2 armed officers, one in front, another one at the back. So we came here. Did they participate or injury? No, but to me this is harassment. It's pure harassment. And I don't understand, because there was a court order last week. You see, for any police officer, either in uniform or not in uniform, they must identify themselves and they must have their service number. Okay, because we have received so many complaints right here at Sabaki. They are extorting money from passengers, for one reason or the other. And these people cannot even put complaint to the police because they don't know who they are. So this is the problem that members of the public are facing. Second, police should not violate people's rights. They can have their million reasons. I don't know, sijui Bangi, sijui El-Shabaab, but when you infringe people's rights, then I said people must stand, okay, and fight for their rights.
Thank you so much. My name is Siria Garama Kiponda. I am the current sitting chair of Malindi Law Society. Na leo tumepigiwa simu kiwepo kulikuwa kuna complaint hapa. One of human rights activists from Uhuru, the director, was arrested while he was traveling with his family to Malindi. So the problem, we came here and we needed to know what was the issue, and we have been told. However, we want to send a warning to the police in general on how they handle matters with the civilian, especially on the roadblocks they keep along Malindi Mombasa highway, and especially the other one they put at the Sabaki bridge. Kumekuwa na malalamishi mingi kutoka kwa wananchi on how they are being mishandled, and this is not good. Okay, we want to tell the police who are manning these areas, it is in the law and it is provided in the constitution that whenever you are arresting someone, you should tell them the reason why you are arresting them, and you should identify yourself as police officers. So for such things to happen, and to a senior officer who is actually an activist, it is very unfortunate. So we are here today. We are not happy with whatever has happened, but we are grateful for the service we have gotten from the OCS and the DCI here, who have processed him and given him a bond of 10,000. So we will follow up the issue and see and get to know actually what is the problem, because it is a requirement of the law that people, officers in service, should identify themselves. And we shall follow up and see that such directives are followed, because without following the law, then we will fall into anarchy as a society. So I don't have much to say, only that I will just retaliate what my colleague said. It is good to follow court orders and to follow the law to the latter, however much it might be uncomfortable. Okay.
My name is Barke Bujra. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and I was called by Hussein Khalid from Haki Africa, and also the Executive Director Yusuf Abubakar, who is also an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, to come to the Malindi police station following information that they had received that Mr. Khalifa had been arrested and detained at the Sabaki Bridge. Reason being, following the recent court order by Justice Momunye, he had ordered that police officers in their line of duty should be able to identify themselves, not to have their face covered, and should have their identity badges there. So once they had started questioning him about searching and getting to know his identity, he just asked them to identify themselves, and that created all these unnecessary issues. So I think court orders must be obeyed and followed, and that is all. But right now he's okay. We've paid his cash bill, and we'll be back on Wednesday to know what follows from there. Thank you.